This video is sponsored by you. Grab our all-in-one bundle and get access to over 2 terabytes of royalty-free sounds. User code F2S5 for $5 off.
Welcome back to 3DO Sounds. We bought a new bag and I would like to talk with you about it and also show you what gear I'm going to bring and carry with this bag on our upcoming field recording trips. Now the company in the bag is called PGYTech 1 Mode 2 and I was actually shopping for a different bag. So we walked into Big Camera here in Chiang Mai and I saw this bag hanging right next to many other brands, and when I looked at the price points of all the other brands and the features and what you can get, this bag was for me the first choice. When I looked at the bag and I envisioned all my gear, I knew in that moment this is the bag that I want to try out. I'm actually really excited to show you this bag from the point of view of a field recorder. So if you're a photographer, videographer, there are lots of video about this already on YouTube when it comes to this bag, very detailed. But for somebody like me who records sounds, who has a lot of microphones and big recording devices, it might be quite exciting to see how I utilize this bag. The bag actually has one feature that I always wanted to have, and I remember mentioning it in one of our previous videos, and I'm really excited to show you what I mean. It's expandable, just as we know from our luggages that we're using for travel. So let me open this up for you. It's a 35-liter bag, but now we bring it up to 45-liter. So we go completely around, whoop, and then what we can do is we can open it up right here. And look how much more space we have. Also, it is not connected with the other part where you have your gear. So if you're out there and you get wet clothes, you can put it in here. It won't affect your gear. And also it comes with an extra rain cover. And then it also comes with 2 extra straps. And as we know from other bags, sometimes you have to purchase these add-ons. Here with this bag, we don't have to. Right now the bag is pretty empty, but what I do is I have my hydrophone here, but I would also put in my geophone or contact microphone or just close. Here this means gimbal, so a videographer would use it as a gimbal. But I'm pretty sure you already envision something completely different for your own personal use case. But again, this is a great way to carry more gear with you if you have to. This bag has one feature that is really important to me these days, maybe not as important to you, but it stands. This bag is so robust that if I'm next to traffic and I want to record car pass by, or I'm in a restaurant or even in an airport and I want to record some ambience, then I can just put my handheld recording device on top and can record this way. As you can see, I use the Ulanzi light stand here for my microphones. So if you want to have something similar, or you use something similar, or a tripod, or you just want to put your water bottle right in here, it will fit without any problems. And you see, getting it in and out is a breeze. Let's talk a little bit more about the outside, because there's a lot to cover here. We have 2 side pockets, very responsive zippers. We have 2 access points, here one on the top and one on the side. Now this one here is interesting because it has something that I have never seen before, but I honestly haven't looked for it either. So we have these 3 indicators, green and red. So if you have batteries that are empty and full, then this could be a great bag or pocket to put in your batteries. But also if you envision yourself now with SD cards, maybe you have a full one, you have an empty one, you can put them in here. I personally wouldn't do it, but maybe that's something that you envision yourself right now. Now let's talk about the back. Starting here at the top, that's where we can adjust our shoulder straps. Also, as you can see, the width of it is really nice. It works well on my shoulders. Here what we have is a strap that you can use for your luggage. When you are in an airport, for example, then our hip belt already comes with it. Some companies will charge you extra for it. It has a nice padding, but if you don't want it, then you can also take it off. Look, we even have another handle right here. So let's look inside the bag. So let me open up the bag and check this out. I love that because first off, it's very responsive, but there's also nothing in the way. Let me do this one more time, because if you can open it up fast, you can close it fast too, right? Tuck, and then whoop. And this is how I customize my bag. As you can see, we have 2 dividers, 3 dividers, but if you think, oh, there are only 3 dividers, no, there's more. So you can customize the bag however you like without paying extra. All these things are all included when you purchase this bag. Look how many. And I gotta say, there are even 2 more that I have in this bag that also come with it. And that's what we're going to talk about in just a little bit. So my biggest selling points for this bag was the depth, because what we're doing is we're using a wind protection with 3 microphones. And one of the great features about it is that I can keep the fluffy wind protection on it without being stuck in the zippers. But there's even space for more. This is another recording device that I can carry for the DPA microphones, but if you have a Zoom F3 then you have even more space. Headphones if you want, but there's a lot of space just on here. But now let's talk about this bag here and what's all in this one. This comes already with the backpack, so you don't have to purchase this one extra. Also, there is a strap, so if you want to wear it around your waist or shoulder, then you can do that. Also, here we have another expansion. So if you think, the bag is not high enough for me, well, guess what? This is how much more room you have. Now, for our situation, we don't need that expansion yet, but maybe in the future, because what we have in here is our sound devices, MixPre 10. So we have the MixPre 10 in here, and if you're wondering why do I have the MixPre 10, not the MixPre 6, the MixPre 6 is in the US, so I only have this one right now, and of course the Zoom F6. So if you have a Zoom F6 or another smaller recording device, then you have even more space in here. So I already have my battery plugged in, I have my cables plugged in, I have my headphones plugged in. I'm ready to go. I can turn this one on and start recording when I plug this in, and that's what I would like to show you in the next part of this video, how fast I can set up and pack away my gear using this bag. Now before I forget, I also have my laptop in here, right there. Also the bag stands. If I'm in the airport, I can easily access this. Here I have my cable for the DMS kit, but if you have other cables, then you can put them either on this side or again on the other side where we have the extension. Now I want to show you the real life situation, how it would look like if I think, oh, that's a great sound over there. All right, let's see how fast we can be. Now I'm walking here and I'm like, oh, that's a great sound. Taking off the bag, unplugging this part, setting up the light stand. Open up the bag. Where's the zipper? It's all new to me. Plugging this on top of here. Oh no.
Just imagine you put it
Okay,
there.
just imagine it's right in here. I forgot the clip. Okay, just imagine that. Now we have the cable, then we have that cable. Zack. This one goes right in here, and this one goes in here, and then turn on the recorder, having the monitor microphones, headphones right here. "30 seconds. I think it was a fun real life situation. Sometimes I forget not only tips, I also start forgetting my passport, microphones, the whole recorder. I'm getting older, but that's not important for this video. What's really important is the bag. And I can say that I'm really happy about that purchase. And if you can see yourself using this kind of bag for field recording, then feel free to check it out. So thank you so much for watching, and we can't wait to see you in our next video.